This is my review on episode 4 of season 1 of Rick and Morty. So, what happened was Rick, Jerry, and Morty got abducted by aliens and been put into a virtual reality somehow. I'm not explain when it happened, but it happened sometime in the past days. And now all three of them are abducted by aliens, and the entire time until his virtual reality ends, Jerry, I'm referring to, is completely oblivious to everything. Until his reality starts glitching up in front of him, then his reality ends and fades away. He's all traumatized and bursting into tears like a pussy. While Morty and Rick are on the way to break out of the alien spaceship and go to the escape pod. While making dark matter to, which we can assume is how Rick makes dark matter. He knows how to make it. But I don't know, this sounds like a really strange, seems like a really strange, doesn't seem like the most reliable way to make something that's supposed to be very dangerous in advance and deadly. So, I don't know, you have to have water to these two gooey chemicals, the whole thing of water, and it just sounds like a bit too easy to me. For me, that could be something else. That should be something else other than dark matter, with something called dark matter. But anyway, the Morty's in the middle of make it until we realize Morty's not Morty, but a hologram of Morty. With all of his stupidity. Somehow they got the hologram to think like Morty and be as gullible and as stupid as Morty is. Himself. The real Morty back on Earth. So Morty, the Morty we've been following throughout this entire episode, is not actually Morty, but a hologram of Morty that Rick, the real Rick, is in. And Jerry too. They were in the same hologram the entire time, a holographic dream that the virtual reality thing jig that were in the entire time of the entire episode. So Rick and Jerry escape the alien spaceship. After the aliens get what they want and get the information from Rick, the access to his safe. That all he just needs to do is change the lock on. And get back to Earth and get away from the aliens. Then it was seen Rick made a foolish mistake in thinking that it seems like Rick got outsmarted by the aliens. That Shyamalan standards of stupid looking aliens, and they're kind of stupid also themselves. Like Shyamalan can be with how, I don't know why this episode's called. I just gotta admit, these aliens are pretty smart, but what is pretty funny? These aliens are smart, but they come across as stupid. But they like to be outsmarted, and I'll keep on outsmarted Rick twice was a holographic trajectory dream. Twice they outsmarted. One was thinking that he escaped back to Earth and could change the passcode on his safe. Only to realize that was basically a holographic illusion. And then later to realize that time Morty's holographic illusion too. Besides everything else during the second cop out of making his way back to Earth and escaping the aliens. And we realized that when the aliens are in the middle of making dark matter, this thing has the fine ingredients as water. Turns out Rick isn't as oblivious as he seems. He kind of seems like he learned from the first holographic trip and basically made claims that was documented by seems to be some sort of explosion, a big one. That blows up the aliens' entire ship, and the aliens was in it. So Rick outsmarted the aliens while the aliens let them go back to Earth. This when they seem they got the ingredients to dark matter, or that they made their ends to Rick outsmarting them. And he's outsmarted them many times apparently in the past, but this time he just let them die with stupidity. And Jerry's all confused, wondering what the heck happened. How did it blow up? And Rick, being Rick, doesn't really answer him and just give a sarcastic comment. And when they get back on Earth, Jerry pitches this idea for this room, a business idea, and he gets shut down easily. And it's funny because in the holographic reality chamber, it worked out different of outcome for Jerry, and that's when Jerry knows the aliens were stupid. And Rick comes into Morty's room and tests Morty, and then tries to kill Morty, thinking he is, and just thinking that Morty's a holographic projection. It has a knife to Morty's throat, like a sharp knife, we're talking about a really sharp big knife. It's kind of funny that Rick's all drunk and thinks that Morty's a hologram and paranoid and stuff, and he falls asleep. Before he can kill Morty, so and Morty's all it's like Morty's shocked and confused and this traumatized. So I give this episode of Rick and Morty a 10 out of 10. I love this episode, I give it a 10 out of 10. Subscribe to this channel and like this video, and goodbye.